The foreign minister of Saudi Arabia made some outrageous comments last week about female drivers. Now, for those of you who don't know, women are banned from driving in Saudi, and his response is basically, come on, give us a break here. Just be patient. Just be patient. You know, women driving a car, it's not like we can change it like that. Yeah, you kind of can. So Adel al-Jubeir said, quote, "When it comes to issues like women's driving, this is not a religious issue. It's a societal issue. We went from no schools for women in 1960 to universal education to where today 55% of college students are women. Some of our top doctors and engineers and lawyers and business people are women. The issue is one that is evolving just like it is in other countries. I'm not saying give us 200 years. I'm saying be patient. We can't expect to rush things." Oh, come on, dude. Come on. Literally the only country left on the planet that doesn't allow women drivers. He's like, be patient. Come on. I'm not saying give us 200 years, maybe 100, but no, not 200. Okay. No. How about that? And I don't give a fuck whether it's a religious issue or a societal issue, however you want to rationalize it to try to take away blame from you and the people who enforce this. But either way, it's got to fucking end. Now, naturally, quote, Saudi women face restrictions or are forced to seek permission for various aspects of their lives, including travel, dress, and education. Saudi Arabia is the only country in the world that bans women from driving. For the first time in December, Saudi women were allowed to stand for election to local councils, although the power of such councils are limited. Isn't that cute? In 2015, they were like, okay, we'll finally let women partake in the political system somewhat. Human Rights Watch has criticized Saudi Arabia's male guardianship system, which forbids women from obtaining a passport, marrying, traveling, or accessing higher education without the approval of a male guardian. And then, of course, women who are Saudi citizens also have to cover up. Yeah, no, see, the thing is, even the premise of what this guy was saying admitted something. And the admission was, okay, we're progressing. What do you mean progressing? Progressing towards the ideal, what should be the case, which is universal human rights. And a great, believe it or not, Hillary Clinton line, I know I go after her all the time, but she was right when she said this, women's rights are human rights. So when the premise of the point you're making is that, yeah, I get it. Religious law is fucked up to women. Cultural law here is fucked up to women. Let's get to a point where it's equality. When you're admitting that in your premise, well, then there's no reason to drag your feet. You know, I get sick and tired of this, like with the drug war, for example, here, where we keep locking people up for smoking a little weed, and of course you can go and get alcohol and drink it whenever the fuck you want and drink yourself sick. So there's a double standard there, and you lock people up for doing drugs. I say, why the fuck are we waiting? We're slowly but surely moving to the system where that doesn't happen, where in some states it's legal, even though it's illegal at a federal level, and Obama releases some nonviolent drug offenders, but not all of them. And I'm sitting here like, come on, let's go. We know what the fucking answer is. Why are you waiting? It's the same thing for this bullshit in Saudi Arabia, and they're much further behind on women's rights. Women have to cover up. They can't drive. They need male guardianship for stuff. Okay, this isn't debatable. This is outside of the realm of respectability in the debate. It's like saying, okay, look, it's just a different system. We're progressing, but as of right now, we have official segregation. Look, we've come a long way. More black people have jobs than had them before. We're advancing in education for them and whatnot. But okay, we still have segregation. But I need you to get over that and give, not 200 years, but give us a little bit of time, and then maybe we'll get to it. I ain't fucking waiting anymore, because it's not debatable. You're dead wrong on this. The people who want human rights are correct on this. Let them drive, and let them drive now.